Hello, all you knife lovers from around the world and case cutlery enthusiasts. Welcome back to the Tiger Pit. Today we are highlighting a case razor. This is a new series. It is a natural bone, carbon steel, stars and stripes. Natural bone is essentially white bone, just not bright white, maybe a little bit more dirty. Get a little yellows. You get some specking in there. A little yellows in there. This is a single bladed razor with the case stars and stripes shield. My very first one in the collection. I actually wanted to order this for Cheeto Bandito because I wanted to get him a knife. But in corresponding with him, I forgot that he had mentioned he had ordered one. So I just ordered one to see how the fit and finish was on it, whether or not I'd give it to him or not. And he showed me pictures of his. So I'm like, sweet, I'll keep it. I kind of wanted one anyways. So I had put a pre-order in for a full-size Wharncliffe copper lock. So it's a natural bone, stars and stripes, carbon steel, but it looks like this. And all these other in the series have been released, but these still say June delivery. So fingers crossed, Wes. Hopefully soon they will ship them out. That's the first one I wanted. So I figured I'd get this. I mean, I have a couple of razors. I have the two-bladed razors, which I will do a comparison on thickness later. But I did not have a single-bladed razor. And I mentioned all this in my unboxing video. I wanted to kill two birds with one stone. I wanted a carbon steel. I really wanted a stars and stripes shield. That is freaking awesome. I think these are about $68. Shepherd Hills. I ordered from Red Hill. I think they're a little bit more expensive, but with 20% off code, I think I got it for $55. Less than a Rosecraft blade. Handmade in the USA. Fit and finish. Check it out. Now, I don't see any major gapping. Now, I do hold it up to the light, and I do see a little light coming through a few spots, but looking at this back spring, sorry I don't have my micro focus on, I don't see any major gapping. Maybe just ever so minor gapping. These are handmade in the USA by a bunch of kids, apparently. Look at that blade centering. Straight down the center. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't have asked for better fit and finish on a case knife. Center blade. No major gaps. This is really thin. I think this is like less than a centimeter thick. And so here's my double bladed. It has a pen blade also, just to compare thickness. And whereas this feels better in the hand because it's thicker, it is heavier. And it's not a huge chunk in the pocket, but it's a, you know, it's a double bladed. It's about as thick as a trapper. But this is a nice thin pocket dropper. A lot of people like single bladed knives. I do. I like double bladed knives also. But there's an advantage. I mean, if you want a thin pocket dropper that you don't really notice that much, this is a good option. Now, they've had the antique bone in the series. I know Shepherd Hills has the black synthetic single-bladed one for $40-something. So if you just want to get into this and don't want anything fancy, try that. So they do call it natural bone smooth razor, but it's natural smooth bone stars and stripes. They do have another stars and stripes, but it's a white synthetic, just to be noted. This was manufactured May 23rd, 2024, so very new. Model number is 61005 RAS. CS for carbon steel. So yeah, I did the unboxing, so but you can see it. It was really blurry. They're about 3 7/8 inch closed, so almost a 4-inch handle, just shy of 4 inches. Blade length, I got 3 inches, and that's about a 1/2 inch tang right there. So it's 2.5-inch cutting length. This is UK legal. Non-locking blade, under 3 inches. Definitely UK legal. You can see 2024 dot stamps there, the model number USA, and carbon steel on the back. Now, like I said, when I got this, I was like, it's kind of dull. Well, what it was, it has a burr. They come with a burr, and I had just knocked that off. That's all I did, was just strop it off. Let's see how sharp it is. Not bad. Oh, man. Of course they said that. Pretty clean cut, actually. So a very impressive knife. Now, I'd said before, I'm not a huge fan of this razor pattern, but it is a vault pattern. It's just this year they're coming out. So it is nice to pick up a few while you can. I'm sure next year all the remaining ones in stock will be on huge sale. You know, they'll have a big sale. You'll be able to pick these up for like 40-something dollars. But I like to get them when they get out to get the ones that you want. So now I have 3 full-size razors. I have the 6.5 and the lizard skin. And like I said, I wasn't really going to get it, but it'll be nice to have a matching one for my full-size Wharncliffe copper lock. Am I going to get any other in the series? The trappers look nice. Their mini trappers look nice. Their 75 Stockmans look really nice. So I may hold out and get a 75 Stockman. Since I have 2 stainless 75s and 1 carbon steel, it'd be nice to get another carbon steel. Very cool blade. Just wanted to show this. You can see the difference. Obviously, purpose built. I wouldn't recommend shaving with this. This isn't a straight razor. You got some belly to it. You know, these are one-arm jacks. So you can open them on your pant leg or the table counter with one arm. Didn't have a great snap when I first got it. I did clean the pivot and lube it, and it's much better. I have 0 left-right blade play, 0 up-down blade play. Very nice, exceptional fit and finish. Thank you, Case. I hope to see more of this. I know a lot of people have been getting their peanut butter and jellies, and those have been really good fit and finish. So hopefully, like someone said in the comments before, they got rid of the blind guy in quality control. Hopefully they did. So yes, they come in this white box. Carbon steel, of course. Very cool knife. Very thin. Great pocket carry. Now, being natural bone, you could probably dye this any color you want. You know, I would definitely like very fine steel wool and maybe alcohol, get the shine off the bone before you dye it, so it'll take the dye. But you can see here, of course I don't have my micro focus on, you can see like it looks dirty. There's specking, which I like that. That's definitely natural bone. Case has quite a few natural bone additions. Like Shepherd Hills has a natural bone with no shield. They have a natural bone with shield. They recently released the stainless steel natural bone with the double X shield. And now they have this. So there's a lot of natural bones out there. Very cool. Like I said, there's depth to it, character to it. It's not just a white bone that's just bright white and no character. Natural bone isn't, or smooth bone is not easy to do. You do see a lot of blems, but them calling it natural bone, you get what you get. You know, it could be splotchy. Like I said, I can see some like yellowing there. And it'll age in time. Well, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I did mention earlier that, case week's over. You know, I'm not highlighting series anymore, but you know what? There's always going to be a case knife. Probably once a week on my channel. I think I have 4 on the way. And hopefully 5 when my full-size natural bone, Stars and Stripes, Wharncliffe, copper lock comes in. It will be nice to have, you know, something to go with this knife. And in carbon steel. These are absolutely fantastic. Just been waiting forever. hopefully they are, you know, double checking the quality control and fit and finish and making sure they're going out of the factory very nice. Thank you for joining me. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.